So I'm 100% sure you guys have heard that term. It's about who you know, not what you know. So today I'm going to be giving you my best tips on how I built my dental network, and it gave me some amazing opportunities, and how you can do the same. So if you're new here, hi, my name's Ferris. I'm a 4th year dental student currently studying in London, and I make videos to help dental students reach their maximum potential and give dental applicants a little insight into the crazy world of dentistry. So today I'm going to be giving my absolute best tips to help you build that dental network and access opportunities that you may have thought were impossible. So if that sounds good to you, I'd really appreciate it if you could like, comment, subscribe, and smash that notification bell down below. Now, let's go right into it. So my top tip when it comes to networking is to just get yourself out there. I think this first tip is really important because so many people are scared about putting themselves out there. They're like, what have I got to offer? But trust me, it's just really important for you to get your brand, to get yourself into the world. Don't be scared to put yourself out there and talk to dentists that you find inspiring, or just people in general that you think are interesting. Again, I think people believe in this invisible social tax where they think they need an X number of followers or they need to achieve certain things to have the status to talk to people. But honestly, that is not true at all. Especially in dentistry, there's so many amazing and interesting people that you can talk to online. And from my experience, every dentist, every person I've talked to has been super duper nice. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there. And to be honest, what's the worst that can happen? You DM a dentist online and they air you. Like, it's not that deep. A lot of the time, the people that inspire you the most will give you that time of day if you show them that you have a bit of passion and you actually care about something that they've done. Bear in mind, these people are humans too. Like, they like it when you show that you care about their work. So just make sure that you get yourself out there and really talk to people that inspire you. Practically speaking, one way that you can implement this is literally by making a list of different people that inspire you, looking at the fields that you're interested in, and then just sending a message to each of these people online. Instagram is such an amazing tool to do so. You can also check on Facebook groups and other social media platforms, but just make the effort to chat to these people. And as I said, literally the worst that can happen is that they say no. It's really not that deep. So just get yourself out there and make a list. Now, leading on from this point, I also suggest that you don't be fake and needy. Now, this is because there's this negative connotation when it comes to networking. Everyone thinks it's about just handing out your business cards and, showing everyone, oh, why you should talk to me more than anyone else. But that's just not true at all. It's just people assuming that you need to offer something or you need to get something out of someone else to network, but that's just not how it really works. And if you do that, you're going to be looked at as kind of, not a very nice person in the field. Don't just think of it as a tick box game where you're just trying to get to network with as many people as possible for the sake of it. That's not really beneficial for you. You shouldn't approach networking like that. Instead of you trying to work out, oh, how many people can I talk to, you should be trying to find someone that is gaining a particular interest in your field. And if you do have this mentality where you think, oh, I just want to expand my network for the sake of it, try and change this slightly. Identify people that are within a field that you're interested in and talk to them, find out more about them, get to know them. Show them your passion, show them what you're about, tell them about any projects that you're doing or, things that you're interested in. And then that will spur a normal conversation and you might gain an amazing opportunity and you might not. At the end of the day, no one owes you anything, so it's just about the experience that you have and the luck that you have on the day. Now, this tip is quite obvious, but I think in the COVID world has kind of changed things. But generally speaking, I think if you really want to network and get yourself across well, you need to go into in-person events and conferences. And I know everyone's going to say, oh no, you can just go on Zoom, but trust me when I tell you, it's just not the same. Going to a real life conference and real life events allows you to meet these people that you're inspired by in real life and lets you show your personality and show the connections that you have. For me, even when I've networked and chatted to someone online, I really make that effort to try and meet them in real life so that I can get to know them and they can find out more about me. Bear in mind that a lot of these people that you're going to contact online are being talked to by a million different people in the world. Making that extra effort and paying those travel fees or conference fees to meet people in real life is 1 billion% worth it. One way that you can implement this practically is by going online on Google and just researching different dental conferences in your city or cities nearby. I'm even trekking all the way up to Scotland to go to one conference because I think it'll be really, really interesting. So just make the effort to search. And if you're feeling a little bit nervous and you don't want to go alone, see if you can convince some of your friends to go. You're probably a dental student watching this, and I'm sure some of your friends are like-minded and want to find out more about their profession, so just find some people and go with them. Just don't make excuses. I would also recommend if you go to these events to actually scope out the people that are there. Don't just go to these events and just hope you're going to spark conversations out of nothing. Research the speakers, find out what they're passionate about, any projects that they've done, and see what things you want to learn more about. When you find a topic and a speaker that you genuinely care about, when you go to talk to them, it will come across as way more genuine and you'll come across as more likable than if you just go to show up for the sake of showing up and talking to someone. I can't teach you how to be likable and confident, but if you talk about things that you actually enjoy and are passionate about, you will naturally come across as more likable than if you're just trying to fake it and come across as, oh, I just care about everything in dentistry, because no one does. Like, I said it with my chest, I hate endo, so I'm not going to pretend that I like endodontics at a conference. Okay, maybe I might, but that's a different story. But just always remember one thing that holds true is don't expect anything in return. Just because you go to talk to these interesting speakers or try to network with different people in the field, it doesn't mean that they're definitely going to give you an opportunity. And also bear in mind there's other people and students, etc., that are interested in the same things as you, so don't be a beg, don't come across as needy when it goes to these speakers. Now, next up on the list is to keep your network targeted. Now, this is a concept that I learned from Tim Ferriss, where he identifies this idea of keeping your network narrow and long. Trust me, it makes sense. I'll link that video as well down below. But simply put, he explains this idea of of developing deep relationships with a small number of people to build up a more tangible network. This is obviously to be done over a long period of time. By doing this, you develop a network that is much more meaningful and has a greater depth of rapport, rather than one that is spread very thin and shallow and you don't really have that connection with the people that you're in your network with. Simply put, make your network meaningful. Now at this point, you're probably thinking, oh well, I'm a student, I don't really know what exact thing I want to target right now, I don't want to limit my options. And that is absolutely fair, and it's obviously a challenge to find out that target market from very young. But generally speaking, there should be things that you gravitate more towards within the career that you decide. It's just really important to get yourself out there, and then you will naturally find the right people as you're developing. Don't just meet people, get their numbers, and just leave it at that. Make the effort to learn and gain experiences. That depth of rapport is so important in opening up doors that you didn't even know existed. Now my last tip is to just be grateful. Now I know this isn't a practical tip that you can apply, but it's very important as it highlights how meaningful these opportunities are and allows you to appreciate the opportunities that you get given through networking. If you network with someone and it leads to an opportunity, I think it is of paramount importance to show them how much you appreciate it. Whether you do this by giving them a simple thank you card, a box of chocolates, or a small gift, or even offering something that can just help them in their daily life. Being grateful and showing your appreciation isn't just a good way of developing your network, but it's also an integral part of maintaining that network. Just because you've established a connection with someone and you've had an opportunity doesn't mean they're going to carry on with you. You have to remember that maintaining that network and rapport is a process. It takes time. You can't just think, oh, I've managed to meet someone really cool and that's it, I'm sorted for life. You have to maintain that, you have to identify that rapport and really build the network over time. You want to make a positive impression and show that you actually care. Us humans are quite simple. We like it when our effort is appreciated and acknowledged. Please don't fall into the trap of just expecting massive things to occur to you just because you've met someone. Be grateful for any experience you get to have, however small it is. I know it can be quite difficult and daunting to network, and I'm still learning new things every day, but I think networking is essential to help you develop across multiple careers, and it allows you to gain opportunities that you did not even know were in the field. Trust me, you will learn so much if you just put yourself out there. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you want to see more videos of me at dental school, check out this playlist over here. And if you enjoyed this video, please do like, comment, subscribe, and smash the notification bell down below. Thanks for watching.